102.9 W4 Country, and I hope it's Gabby Barrett. 743, The Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Raleigh.
Good morning.
Brian Welch has the forecast.
Pretty sunny, highs around 70.
We're getting ready to talk to Dr. Marty for your Monday morning jumpstart. Every single Monday, we have Martin Fletcher from Renew Hope Counseling and the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast here to start your day out and start your week out a little bit better. Marty, what are we talking about today?
We're talking about FOMO.
The fear of missing out.
That's right. The fear of missing out. What is it? What can we do about it? What's causing it?
I've
How
been
bad is
told
it?
I have this, and
You've
He
been
does.
told again.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, I think
Am I wrong? He does.
I'm going to let Marty decide if I have it.
Okay. Marty knows.
Coming up next, we'll have Dr. Marty on 102.9 W4 Country. All right, are we live?
We are.
Okay.
We have 14 people watching.
There
Hey, everybody.
Hey, who's there? Who are these 14 people?
Who can it be
Say
now?
hello.
Hello. Do. Oh,
We don't have any yet.
nobody's commenting.
No.
Everybody's just oddly watching
They're
without
just
participating.
creeping in on us.
Lurking.
Mm-hmm. Cold this.
I like the hot tub, Marty. I'm sorry I didn't respond.
Did you like that? No,
Yeah,
that's okay. That looks like it's decent.
Yeah,
You don't have,
I think it's mine. I think you're getting the same one I
okay.
have.
Okay. Cause man, you don't have many choices right now. This
No.
COVID thing, like people started putting money into things like that, and you can't even get. That's the only one we can get before December.
Yeah, there's a hot tub.
There is.
Yeah.
Huh.
You know, yours is a little different because I don't have like that lounge thing where you could lay down. I just have seats.
That was an option. Yeah, some people don't like that. So you got the bed if you want it.
Well, good morning, Steve.
Good morning, Steve.
And Kyle.
I
Nice.
float up in the bed.
You what?
It floats me up, so like I can't relax.
Oh, okay. I don't know. It seemed like a cool feature. I don't know if I like it or not.
Float.
Like you lay down in it, and my butt floats up, and I down. And,
Just rides that jet.
yeah,
Needs to have a belt.
a belt to strap in. I wouldn't mind it.
To hold you down.
Mm-hmm.
Need weights.
Tether.
You're very buoyant.
Like diving weights. Well, fat people are. We're buoyant.
Not what I meant.
But it's true.
Good morning, Kimberly.
You know, when I first lost that 100 and whatever pound,
Mm-hmm.
I didn't realize that people could sink.
Seriously?
Yeah, like I let the air out of my lungs and I sink now. But if I pump up my lungs, I float.
That's kind of
That's
funny.
right.
But I always
But
floated.
you didn't. You had
When
no
I was
idea.
super fat, I always floated. I had no idea that you could sink.
That's sort of funny.
Well, we know you're not a witch.
Do we, Marty? I think I've been accused of that.
What also floats?
Small pebbles.
Barbara.
Very
I
small
believe-
rocks.
I believe there's a large contingent in the town of Britain that thinks I am a witch,
Or a warlock.
perhaps.
There you go. What are you drinking?
Water.
Oh.
Ice cold water.
I thought you had something fancy.
No. It's in a coffee cup, but it's the McDonald's iced coffee cup.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the size of it.
So you just reuse it.
I just reuse it. Super cold water.
Is that from the break room here?
Yeah.
I love that break room water.
Our thing is over. Welch hates us. It's overflowing.
It's overflowing.
It's like to the top.
Yeah, it was like halfway when I filled up.
What?
The little tray at the bottom because
Yeah.
I bumped it and some water flew out of it.
Oh,
So
okay.
empty it.
How do you do that?
You take it out and you venti it. What do you mean how?
It pulled straight out.
Yeah, you just pick it up, go walk it over to the sink, flip it over.
It seemed
The
like
water will run out,
it seemed like a lot to do.
and then you go put it back. You're lazy.
We have 30 seconds.
Sharna says, "Good morning, happy Monday." And Roger is speaking French, which it's Monday for me. He says, "Hello, how are you? Very hot in the south of France, 98 degrees."
not here.
The hardest thing I'll ever have to do.
I knew it.
Here we go. 102.9 W4 Country and Letter to Me. It's Mr. Brad Paisley. 7:48. Are we really at 7:48, Marty? I hope you have nothing planned this morning. We're running really late.
Tell me what you need.
Just
I
hang
aim
out.
to please.
All right. What is the fear of missing out?
Yeah, let's get into that a little bit to define our term. So it's the anxiety or sadness that a person feels, especially related to social media, when they feel like they're being left out of something. So it's a social anxiety, really.
So if you're blocked by somebody and you felt the relationship going south, so you took a screenshot of all their friends, then you went and paid one of their friends.
Oh my gosh, that's not
keep
FOMO.
you-
That's weird.
to keep you updated on
That's
social
creepy.
media.
You're a stalker.
Is this a confession?
No, this is just a hypothetical.
It's hypothetical.
Asking
Uh,
for a friend.
Is it really a question if you know the answer to it?
No, would that be fear of missing out?
That may be some other things too.
Yeah.
Anxiety is a pull back emotion. That's an aggression there. But, anxiety can cause aggression too, because scared people can sometimes want to fight or attack back.
I just want to keep my running total that I've never been blocked on social media ever successfully.
You've never.
The important part there is successfully.
Much? Right.
I would say most people could probably say that, maybe we've been blocked, but I got some good news though. You want tip number one?
Yes, please.
Tip number one, some good news.
No association with this at all.
FOMO reduces with age, thank God. So this seems to be like other things in mental health. People, when we study it, we realize that people just kind of get more comfortable in their skin as they age. There are exceptions, of course, but I'm saying all things being equal. And then and a lot of it is because they say that older people tend to just not care what other people think so much about themselves. They're more accepting of themselves. So FOMO, should be reducing with age. And also I think social media use goes down too as you get older. And this is absolutely related to social media use. FOMO.
Right. What's
Unless
point?
you're Bubba, his just keeps going up and up and up.
Well, no, I just, it's so stupid, the blocking. Why do you block?
Why do you try to find a way around
That's not
it?
even what I'm talking about. I'm talking about social media use on your end. It's not going down. It's going up significantly.
What's number two, Marty?
Number two, I kind of wrote in on the last one. Social media absolutely increases it. We know that for sure, which means that we could go the opposite direction with it. So it gets better when we use less social media, which I've been begging people to do. And it's been working for me, is just decrease the social media. And I don't have FOMO. I have something else where just the meanness and nastiness and rudeness and the fear and all that kind of negative emotion on social media platforms, because those are the ones that are going to talk, anxious people. So, be careful with the social media thing. You won't regret it. I've never known anyone who says, I wish I could go back to using it more.
Okay. More with Dr. Marty coming up. Let's check your traffic right now. What do you got, Madison?
Thankfully, no major problems to report, but it does look like we have a little bit of a slowdown on 94. The eastbound side just ahead of, or just past, I should say, Old US 12. A little bit slower right through there. Also, maybe a little heavier traffic on 12 right around 23 and right around 94, and maybe a little heavier on Washtenaw right around 23. 23 is running smoothly though, so is M14 and M52. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Allstate, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
All right, we're back. Well, we're off, but you know what I'm saying.
And we're back.
Cindy says that's scary, Bubba.
Oh,
She's right.
It's not scary.
Matt says good morning. Phyllis says good morning. And Gary says moderation is key. Thank you.
Yeah, if you can do it,
Yeah. Yep.
They have some of the greatest minds in marketing and advertising working to make sure that we keep pushing those buttons. Social media, keep scrolling.
Everybody got real quiet all of a
Oh,
sudden.
Everybody
sorry.
did, yeah.
So what's up, Marty? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. It seems like it's been forever, just missing a week.
I know.
That's right. It was a holiday last week.
Mm-hmm.
It was only
But-
last week.
And the Lions didn't let us down. They did exactly what we expected.
Which has let us down.
Right. Can't really be a disappointment if you expect it to happen. I tell my kids, I said, look, every year,
No,
don't ever buy in.
it's the false hope that they built up. Like
Yes.
they lead you to think maybe this time it'll be different.
That's predictable. Yep. That works for games. It works for seasons with them.
They haven't changed.
Drafts.
I know you guys are going to be disappointed, but I'm going to be cutting Dan and Shay. I should probably go to bed.
What?
No further commentary.
Matt Ryan says, geez, after this year's shenanigans, I'm beginning to think I have EOMO, the excitement
Oh,
out. I call that FOMO, the joy of missing out.
that we're going to get to that. We're going to get to that.
Stacy says, morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Stacy.
Hello, Stacy.
Gary says, have a great day.
All right. Thanks, Gary.
Gary Hart. I wonder if it's like the Gary Hart.
With a what's her name on his lap? What was her name? The picture of the woman on the lap. What was her name? She got Rice was the last name, right?
Jessica Rice.
Is that right? No, I think you got Jessica Hahn mixed up with the Rice woman.
I don't know. Go look.
I'm going to look it
I
up.
don't know what they're talking about.
I got to brush up on my gossip.
Gary Hart. Donna Rice.
Donna Rice. There you go. Why would I remember that? Isn't that awful?
No, there was just that movie.
Oh,
That was the Hart campaign.
that was on television. I'm going to guess, right?
No, I think it was on one of the services. I saw it on an airplane. It's the only place I watch movies.
Yeah.
So, yeah, you don't watch any TV or movies unless it's on an airplane.
But that's the best place to watch one too. You're so grateful that they have films. I watched the Crosby, Stills, and Nash guy, David Crosby biography. Did you see that one on your plane? It's playing recently.
I didn't.
But
I'll check it out this weekend. I'm flying to California.
I don't really like his music, but man, just to see that study, just a psychological study of a person like that. Like nobody likes him except his wife. She says she does, but who knows?
Well, that's sad.
I know, but you want to figure out why. Like, what was this guy missing? What turned everybody against him? Why was he so high maintenance on everybody? You know.
God, my Amazon order is shipped. What did I order?
That's what I said, and then a water pick came.
I just got a notification. Amazon order is shipped.
Boy.
What did I order?
Wait, what did you order once in bulk? And I thought that was really funny. You ordered something in bulk. I was like, I've never known anyone to do that. You ordered a huge quantity of something that I would never use. Do you remember what I'm talking about? I was like, and you didn't order a little, you like something like sugar or something, something weird.
That could be on any number of things. I'm trying to think what I ordered in bulk.
I don't know. It was weird though.
Like Crystal
Margarita
Light.
mix.
I ordered margarita mix in bulk. Crystal
Well,
mix in bulk.
You're entertaining, so maybe I can understand that. No, I don't know. It'll come to me.
Whenever they label a bag of chips, like party size or a box of cereal size, I'm like, no, it's just me size.
Just me says.
It might take me a little longer.
I like fun size because there's no fun in just having a small bag of
It's not
chips.
fun at all.
It's not fun at all.
Happens to her all the time. And good morning, Teresa.
What happens all the time?
Sure.
Oh, ordering to Amazon and not knowing what's coming. Yeah.
I go on Amazon to figure out what I ordered.
Yeah. Which you have kids doing that.
Your orders. Oh, okay. I do know what I ordered.
Can you share?
No, I really can't. I cannot share. This is a private order. It's nothing dirty.
Right.
Now I want to know.
It's just for bypassing.
Now I want to know.
I'll tell you off air. Stand by. Here we go. 102.9 W4 Country and the Breakfast with Bubba show chasing you. It's Morgan Wallen. 7:57. We're with Dr. Marty. We have time for one more point and the fear of missing out. What's number 3?
Okay, guys, we're going to do number 3 now. I'll have the rest of them posted. They are associated with sleep disturbances, stress, and fatigue. So this isn't a small thing. This is a big thing to have FOMO. Now, what's causing what? I mean, there needs to be more research because the research has really started under this title around 1996 when they defined it. the term. So we need to figure that out. But we certainly a strong association with sleep disturbance and stress and fatigue. Probably some other negative.
You don't have to go anywhere. I'm just behind schedule. So if you can hang out, we'd like to hang on to you if that's okay.
I'll hang on. I told you. I have nowhere to be.
I really don't want to miss out on the next points, Marty.
Yeah, you're missing out.
We're afraid of it.
It's FOMO going, right?
Oh my God.
Fly.
No.
Stick around. Dr. Marty coming up. Kenny Chesney, I go back. It's 102.9 W4 Country, 758. I'm just terribly behind.
That sounds like it'd be a positive feedback loop, Marty, in
Yes.
the anxiety of missing out cause you to lose sleep. Losing sleep can cause more anxiety.
Oh, once it gets in there, just like all the other stressors, it starts. And then maybe you want to do something to relieve it that isn't very healthy, with your diet or maybe alcohol or something like that. Then that's going to cause more sleep disturbance, more anxiety, and then you're going to treat it more. So you're absolutely right about that.
I barely drink anymore.
Did it just go away?
It just went away.
You know why it went away? Because something else went away. Started to go away. Why do people think about it? Why do people generally, unless it's for convivial purposes, like we're going to get together at a wedding or something like that, people generally use intoxicants for one major reason.
What's that?
Really?
Stress relief?
Self-medicating.
Yes, absolutely. Stress relief, especially if people have anger is the big one. If you have anger and resentment, that's really tough on your body. It feels awful. And after a while, if you don't know how to get through it, then people tend to like, especially alcohol for that. Did you know that?
Beverly says, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Beverly.
Good morning.
I think most of my drinking is convivial.
Yeah, I think so.
It's the only time I'm fun.
Do you have to fight for your right to party?
No, I feel like it's my right has been pretty well preserved.
Mm.
There's a sweet spot with you, Welch. You go from fun to slurry and fun to just quiet.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
That's perfect way to do it. If you get to the slurry part, be quiet. Good strategy.
Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I don't.
I've seen him not. It's not as fun.
Tells everybody exactly what he thinks about them.
Fun for me.
I'm glad.
You know what your problem is, buddy?
Yeah, I'm getting.
No, you're not. You're never angry.
Ready for the festive visiting of grievances. No, it's worse than that because I think I'm even funnier.
Don't we all?
And I don't understand why people aren't laughing. So it's just like maybe they didn't hear it. I bet they didn't hear it. I'll just say it louder.
You become the audience, right? And the performer.
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. It's definitely I'm the funniest guy I know after a few drinks.
Bubba just thinks he's best friends with everybody.
Yeah. All of a sudden freezing in here.
I'm cold this morning.
Like it got cold in here. 40 seconds. (102.9) W4 Country, and I go back. It's Kenny Chesney at 8:01. You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor. Proud to be a Cumulus station. Way behind this morning, but that's okay because we have Dr. Marty here to help us fill in the blanks of the show, talking about the fear of missing out, FOMO, and five points about it. And I'm sure we'll have a bonus as well. What's point number 4, Marty?
Number 4, it did come from the marketing world. So when you look at that term, it came from, so people have figured out how to intentionally do this, right? How to, if you think about a sale, for instance, a sale is basically FOMO. I don't think I want to buy, that item, but I better do it now or I will miss out because that sale is going to be the weekend. So this has been around for a long time, but this form, it's like on steroids, right? Because of social media.
Well, because everybody puts out there what they're doing all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And we've been conditioned to compare ourselves.
Like I stay in touch because I don't want to bump into some people.
You want to know where they are?
I want to know where they are.
He wants to take people away from him.
Right. This is a true story. I get on my plane on Friday,
Mhm.
and somebody whose life I made very uncomfortable for a while is sitting one row behind me.
Maybe that would have been a good opportunity for you to apologize.
I just kept my head down.
Just stop leaving such a trail of destruction.
Well, that might be
Instead
a
of
good
making
thing.
amends.
It was a very unusual flight. It went very fast though. Put on my noise canceling headphones and got into it. More with Dr. Marty coming up. Hang on, we'll get into it after the top of the hour, which we're already over. Another check on traffic. What do you got, Madison?
Thankfully, no major problems. 94 seems to be running smoothly. A little heavier on 127 northbound right through Page Avenue. A little heavier on M52 right through downtown Manchester. And a little heavier on US 12 right around 23. If you have a tip for us, 734-623-1029. Traffic is sponsored by Allstate, and that's the latest from the W4 Country Traffic Center.
I understand we had storms on Saturday night. Did we?
We definitely had rain.
Okay, because my next door neighbor George came over. He says your new roof did well in the storm last night.
Wow.
I hope
That's
so.
good to
Yeah,
know.
That's good to know. I've got a brand new roof. Diversified Roofing did it, and Stan, the owner, is hands-on with every job. And he's at every job site. He came in to check in on mine, and he was actually the one who did the hands-on free estimate of my roof. He actually got on my roof, no drone flyover, nothing like that. Got up there to see what was going on. They're locally owned and operated, and they're building a reputation as Southeastern Michigan's top family-owned and operated roofing team. They can handle any roofing repair or installation, no matter how tough or unique it may be. If you're in Washtenaw, Livingston, Monroe, or Lenawee counties, basically, if you're listening to the show, go to diversifiedroofingllc.com for discounts, coupons, and to request a free estimate. That's diversifiedroofingllc.com. They're who I use for my new roof, and you should use them for yours. Diversifiedroofingllc.com.
I don't have audio. Hey, do I have any audio there? Madison. Hello.
Six minutes after 8 o'clock. Good morning. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rally.
Good morning. We should see mostly sunny skies today and highs around 70.
You're listening to WWWFM Ann Arbor, proud to be a Cumulus station. I want to thank you for making us number one. All right, we're back.
Yeah, sorry, guys. When you have the mics all the way down, nobody can hear anything.
Oh, okay.
They didn't even hear you say you like that commercial.
Oh, I like that commercial.
That we can hear.
Lisa says, good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh, there we go.
Mhm.
Good morning, Lisa.
Good morning, Lisa.
And Pamela says good morning. 2 Pamelas. Good morning.
Another Pamela.
What did you order from Amazon?
I have to tell you off the air.
I
You
really
can't
want to
divulge
know.
even to
I
this
can't
audience.
divulge on the. Can you see everybody that's watching the video feed, or do you just
I
see?
can see.
No, it's just 20 people
Okay.
right now.
Well, on the off chance it's one of them 20, I can't divulge on the air.
Is it
You should guess.
to be used against a person, or is
It's
it a
just
gift?
something
is
that I
it a
need.
gift?
Yes.
Just show me your phone.
Is it a gift from vengeance?
He's not saying anything.
I'll say it.
It's gotta be good.
Ah,
Do you have the fear of missing
I
out?
have FOMO.
You have FOMO.
At this point, I think I'm better off not knowing.
It's
In case
probably
I'm asked later in
plausible
court.
deniability.
Yeah.
Mm.
So,
So what's up?
what's going on, everybody?
How's everybody's Monday going? What you doing? What you do over the weekend?
Anybody want to guess what Bubba ordered?
We could guess
We
forever.
have 20 people here.
Could literally be anything.
Mhm.
Oh my goodness.
Huh.
Terry said, Madison's laugh is my favorite part of the Breakfast Bubba show, hands down. I think I have an awful laugh.
Nobody likes their own laugh.
Just giggle. Like a cackle.
Do you do the snort if you really get going?
Yeah, I do.
She does.
Yeah, I do the snort too. Yeah.
I used to do it a lot more than I do now.
I haven't laughed super hard in a long time.
Oh no, that's not good. If you do that, you get like this huge reset, man.
I'm
Like,
not sad. I just haven't laughed.
Yeah, no, we got to do something about that. All right. Junior high is when you really laugh, I think. With your friends, you know what I mean? Where lots of stuff is funny.
You're high?
Maybe that was why. I don't know. I wasn't in high junior high. So
Junior high,
Junior
yeah.
high?
Middle school. Because that's like you're kind of getting
You
the
start to get adult jokes.
a handle on the adult humor
Yeah.
and
yes.
but silly things are still funny too.
Yep. You're right. Yep. That's probably it.
Like
You can understand irony a little bit.
farts never stop being funny.
Well,
Madison.
okay.
True. That's true.
Farts are not funny to me.
Huh. Well, it depends on the
Depends on the
context.
situation.
I mean, some definitely are not, but
Don't do it in here. That is not.
No,
see, you're laughing.
I don't want to play one for a captive audience.
There's a time where a fart was pretty funny, and you laughed about it too. I don't know if I can share this story.
That fart?
Yeah,
Did I wear?
when you went into the other production studio.
Oh, okay.
Was it on air?
No.
No,
No, not on air.
I chose an abandoned studio because I had some pressure. The second I walked out of there, somebody walked in.
I thought they were in there to begin with, and you didn't even know.
No,
No.
you just made that
Oh,
up.
okay.
That was
Oh,
an idealized scenario. That's when we punched up that joke. Where it was really it was combining you going into that studio to break wind and another person who used that studio that you didn't even know who that person was.
It was somebody that worked here, and I never knew his name or remembered
He
his
worked here
name.
for like a very short amount of time.
He wore on
that was his last day.
really.
No, but several times people mention his name. I'm not going to mention his first name.
Mm.
And I'd be like, who is that?
So that was really symbolic. That act was really a symbolic act, wasn't it? That's what you think about him.
No, I didn't even know he was going to be in there. All right, stand by. Here we go. 102.9 W4 Country via Light. Thomas Red and friends. Good morning. It's 12 minutes after 8 o'clock, and this is the Breakfast with Bubba show with Bubba and Madison Rally.
Good morning.
We have Brian Welch with the forecast.
Pretty sunny, highs around 70.
Pretty a nice looking week, too, isn't it?
Yeah, that's more or less that for most of the week.
Perfect. We have Dr. Marty here with Renew Hope Counseling and the Shepherd and the Shrink podcast. He's here for the Monday Morning Jumpstart. Every Monday, we go through something to make your week a little bit better and hopefully start your day out with a smile. And today we're talking about the fear of missing out, FOMO. I don't think I have this.
What?
It's not a fear of missing out.
Mhm.
It's more strategic intelligence.
Mhm.
Marty's not buying it.
Yeah, neither.
No, I have no opinion right now on this on here about this.
You know the facts, Marty.
Yeah, but you may have number 5.
Okay, what is number 5?
JOMO. That is the joy of missing out. And that actually seems to be more common.
Mm-hmm.
Explain.
Welch, you want to tell us a little bit about JOMO?
A little bit about JOMO. Yeah, well, I think it was some comedian said something to the effect of like, once you experience canceling plans and deciding to just stay home instead,
And then that's okay.
oh, it's like crack.
Yeah.
Once you cancel on somebody and just
Yeah.
stay home instead, you'll start doing it all the time.
Oh, I love that. When somebody cancels something, there's nothing better than anything being
No,
canceled.
but you being you canceling it yourself, not it being canceled, and then you're out of it by default.
No, I'm okay if if an event is canceled because it
Mhm.
gives me time. The gift of time is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that means you're overbooked and overstressed with that stuff. But yeah, the joy of missing out. It also gives us a sense of, hey, I really have some autonomy. I'm not dependent on this event for my happiness.
Yeah, and
I'm not saying
anytime
it's a good thing.
I'll think of the downsides. If I had gone to whatever it was, it's like, well, now I don't have to find parking downtown. Now I don't,
Yeah.
Oh,
I
there
don't
you
have
go.
any
That's a good way to
cash,
look at
and I
it.
don't have to go get any out because I'm not going to need it.
Yeah. However, there's still that thing where you didn't want to go, and then you get there and you're glad that you went too. So it can go that way too.
Just assume that's not going to happen.
But I never really want to go anywhere. I never want to go to like any event or anything. There's always
Aside from random states on the weekend.
yeah, that's about it. But I oh, let's go celebrate this. I'll go, but I don't really want to go. But then
It
I'll get
depends
there.
on what it is.
But then
though,
I'll get there and I'll
too.
realize, okay, I'm having a good
Yeah.
time. All right, do we have a bonus today, Marty?
Of course, we have a bonus, and this is a little maybe harsh, but FOMO really gets down to envy. There are some people that don't understand that you can take joy in other people's pleasures and joys, and rather than comparing. So you can look at that Facebook post of someone showing the best thing that happened to them that day or year or week, and feel good for them, and not necessarily be envious of it.
Okay,
So-
quick, because I guess your mic was off. That was me.
Okay.
I think. What number 5 was the joy of missing out? Give us like a 10-second synopsis of that again.
Joy of missing out is just kind of the inverse of you're glad that you missed out on it,
Okay,
right?
Dr. Martin Fletcher. We can see all of this again if you missed it. His microphone was definitely working for the video.
Yeah.
Watch that. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Monday, 7:40 on 102.9 W4 Country. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Marty. All right, let's take a look at traffic. What's going on there?
Thankfully, not a whole lot. Looks like 127 northbound, just a little heavier traffic right around South Street and right